All right, everybody out there in YouTube land, I thought I would just make this very quick video to talk about an issue that I faced today when I had a trial. And it was my first ever trial over video, so that was interesting. But what happened is that my client, her claim was denied because she has been told that she was acting outside the scope of her duties, the duties of her employment. Just so you know, if that happens in California, the circumstances would have to be so far outside of the scope in order for that denial to stand. So, for instance, there's lots of case law that can help you, and you don't have to. When you receive that denial letter, it's really easy as somebody who either doesn't have an attorney or maybe doesn't have one that they can communicate very well with, to get that letter and to think, oh, I guess my claim's just been denied. I guess that's how it is. No, that's not necessarily how it is. If you're getting that kind of a letter, then you can fight it. I don't necessarily recommend that you contact me, but I recommend that you at least talk to a lawyer, whoever that is. And what you're going to want to ask them is give them the facts of your particular circumstances, the facts surrounding your injury, and ask them whether that's enough to show that you benefited the employer. Because as long as you can show that you benefited the employer while you were doing something maybe outside of the scope of work, then in California, it very well could hold up. So just because your case has been denied doesn't mean anything necessarily. So don't let that prevent you from still pushing forward. And even though your claim has been denied, that doesn't mean that an application is denied. Those are two totally different things. The claim form is the initial thing that you submit to your employer or to the insurance company, and then an application is what goes to the court. Okay, so it doesn't mean an application to the court for a judge to decide upon is going to be denied. That requires a process that's going to require a trial. So anyhow, I thought I'd just put that out there to give some hope to you. I mean, let me just give you some example of case law in case you're wondering what could possibly fit. There have been cases where realtors have gone home for the holidays and they wanted to see a piece of property sort of while they were kind of at home. So their purpose for going to a completely different geographical location wasn't even for work. It was to visit their family for the holidays. But they sort of told their manager, I think I might swing by this place. And they got injured while they were going to that location. That was enough. That was enough for the workers' compensation claim to be covered. So anyway, talk to an attorney, see if it's enough for you to possibly win on your application that goes to the judge. Since I am live, I'm just going to see if there are any questions because I want to be able to answer these. So if you're watching live, if you have a question, take a few seconds to ask it. I will try to answer it while I'm on here. But otherwise, let me think. There was this one while you're typing. There's this one other case where a guy was on some sort of job. He traveled a lot, and he cheated on his wife and was in bed with a mistress, and there was a fire or something. It was so crazy, and his claim was covered. So take that denial letter that you got. Don't worry about it. Flush it down the toilet. Okay, don't do that. Save a copy for an attorney to review. And not all hope is lost. Actually, chances are you probably have a really good case. All right, there are no questions. So if you're watching this after the live, leave them in the comment section below. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. And take care, everyone. Bye.